My people, how wanna day? Welcome to Igbo Tiki with Young Content Factory. On the Nashua, I appear everything Igbo content, everything Igbo entertainment. This is Igbo Tiki, aka the big talk on the East, aka the big Igbo show, aka the big talk on the East, aka Opukalaka, aka Okunapuoko, aka what's on the East, aka the East. We bring Eastern creators, Eastern entertainers, whether you are from the East or you are in the East or you are doing anything with the East. We are putting the East on the map. We are free to speak both Igbo and English. We are speaking English only to carry you along. Primarily, we are meant to speak Igbo because it's Igbotic. And today, we have an Igbotic brother. Today, we have a big shot, a big talker. He needs no introduction. Mr. Because a family man. Mr. Uncle SP onyeobodo. Onyeobodo na-eje akwụkwọ na-akụziri ka eke isi ekuzi.
Obodo na-akụzi na-aza ndị mara akwụkwọ.
Ọsọ a na-ebu ọkịta akịrị atakọba a na-eto.
Ka abụọ na-anọ na ka na-edegoro Tinubu anya n'iru. Before you like a coin, it will be We have one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Igbo content creator in Nigeria. A guy that have put the Igbo comedy on the map, back to back. Let me allow him to introduce himself. Onyeobodo, please, who are you? My name is Obiwanda Valentine Chukwunose Alexander John Bosco Chibok Obiwande Uncle SP, aka Onyeobodo. Obodo Menwuleife, Obodo na-ata anụ na-abụ. Obodo na-akụzi na-aza ndị maala akwụkwọ. Nje ụka Sunday, Fada Gboge narị a chọọchị gbasaa. Taa onye ọbụla na-agakwa.
Come on.
Ngwai.
Obodo, what would you call yourself? Would you call yourself a content creator, a comedian, or an MC, or an influencer, or a marketer?
I'm all.
Okay. I'm
all. I started with comedy, MC, then content creator, then influencer, then marketer. So I'm all.
Okay.
I'm all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You are a stand-up comedian, of course.
Yeah, I started with stand-up comedy.
Okay.
First, yeah.
Okay.
I started with stand-up comedy, then we ventured into MC,
okay.
Then skit creating, that is content creating, influencing other products and services and every other
What
thing.
would you say you are born to do? If you look at no again, I know you can if they tap you now from sleep, that you will start doing it.
That's acting.
Acting. Okay.
Initially, I started with stage drama.
Okay.
From church to school, you understand, before starting up with stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Se. So that acting has been there for me.
Okay.
It has been there. Even stand-up comedy is all about acting, because you need to act on stage.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It is a one-man show.
Yeah.
Onyeobodo, would you say that being a stand-up comedian before you became a content creator made you a better content creator?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Because many times people that see you online will like to invite you for a show.
Okay.
If you are not a good stand-up comedian, you will fall your hand there.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But because I have been a good stand-up comedian, so when they call me, some of them will be expecting you to wear your normal costume, give them what they used to see online.
Okay.
But when you climb the stage, you take them on another level.
Okay.
You give them pure
stand-up.
Pure stand-up. They will see you on another level.
Okay.
You understand? So it helped.
And when content creators feel that they are just content creators and then they can't do it on stage.
Yeah,
and
many of them.
Okay, can you mention?
I have watched Funnybros.
Okay. Funnybros is the guy that enters bush. Ikotaram. Okay.
Yeah. He's a very good actor and a very good skit making.
Okay.
But very poor on stage as a stand-up comedian. So when you look at him, you know that this guy is never a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
You understand? He's never a stand-up comedian, but he's good with his acting. So I have watched him on stage perform, and I'm kind of disappointed. In my mind, he needs a guardian.
Okay.
You understand? When you know your weak points and your strong points,
you know how to maneuver things.
Okay.
Like me, I don't know how to sing. I don't have good voice. You can never see me singing. Even the one I sing, you know, they enter.
Obodo piano.
Even about the piano, I have to call some people to sing. I'll call them. You understand? There was a time I was discussing with my friend. I said, how I wish I had a good voice. You know, but I don't have, and I don't know how to dance. Yes. You hardly see me dancing in my comedy or this. So when you know your strong point and weak point, I say, this guy, people love you with your skit, and what it requires of you is to just come on that stage, do that thing you do on the skit. Don't waste time. That short time.
What made you feel like Funnybros is not a good stand-up comedian?
I have seen him.
You know that comedy is a relative. What was your experience that day? Is it that he couldn't make you laugh as a person, or was it a general flop?
Do you know when I want to judge comedians, if you like repeat 100 jokes,
okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You understand? If you like crack other person's joke,
okay.
I'm judging you based on you are there to entertain the audience.
Yes.
First.
Yes.
So sometimes I don't judge people based on comedian perspective.
Okay.
I've heard this joke. He's cracking basketball jokes. If you like crack Jesus Christ joke,
yes,
provided you
delivery,
yeah. So I have watched Funnybros 2 times performed at the Twin Parrots event.
Twin Parrots in Enugu,
and then Zanzino show at Asaba.
Okay, what happened that day?
It was just a total flop.
He came to the stage and then he couldn't do anything.
He came to the stage.
Nobody was laughing.
He came to the stage. He was dancing. Like people were expecting him. There was ovation.
A hype. Yes.
Hype. People were expecting him. Even me, at a time, to my greatest surprise, he started acting drama on stage.
Wow.
Skit acting is totally different from stage.
It is.
From
it
stage
is actually.
Drama.
It is.
So I stayed with stage. So people were looking at him. He took the mic. After that time, people were bored. If to say na students there, he go collect better couple.
Abi?
Yes. And before the show started, Twin Parrot called Zanzina and say, this guy came to my show last week. Don't put him at that ending part. Start up with him. Okay. But Zanzino never understood.
Okay.
Till then.
Due to he's the headliner.
He's one of the headliner.
Okay.
And that show. And people were out to watch him. Not only him, I have seen Mamoka performed. You understand? Here in Oka, even the organizers, they were not that impressed. You understand? But the truth is,
they brought him as
because of the
stage performer.
Yeah, because of that face online, people will come out to watch you. But if you are not grounded, like I love what Chifimo do. Chifimo.
Longinus.
Yeah, Chifimo will, when you call him on stage, he will not start cracking joke like a normal stand-up comedian. Okay. You understand? He'll be walking to among the audience, cracking joke with them, discussing with them, okay, interacting with them, yabbing them, spontaneity.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Chifimo. Yeah. Something like that. So he didn't expect to say, you get one man, but he will not do it. Because I'm a stand-up comedian. Okay. And if you all know hype or bad on a stage. So this is what I'm expecting somebody like Funnybros to do.
And then
Mamoka. You are not a stand-up comedian.
They are not?
They are not. Leave it for
the
natural stand-up comedians. You understand? Somebody like Ogbuefi is a very good stand-up comedian.
Yes.
Ezegetive is a very good stand-up comedian.
Yes.
One-on-one done the mother stage before online Kenny.
Yes.
You understand? Yes. Like one-on-one, now one of the comedians where they like, if one-on-one crack one joke 50 times, you must laugh that 50 times.
Yes, I agree.
You understand now?
I agree.
So when you call them on stage, they go back to that normal stand-up. And they started with stand-up comedy.
Yes.
Before this online something.
Yes.
But if no online blow you, you come out, you look yourself, you see, say you know good for that stand-up. Number one, you know, when you want to host a show, you are bringing 2 people. People that will drag the crowd.
The faces. Okay.
And people that will make the crowd to laugh, that will murder your show. You understand? So if you see yourself among the faces that way, drag
crowd
audience. When you come in there, number one, I will tell you a story.
Okay.
The first time Zeus climbed on stage, that was during in Abakaliki MC Waters show. Okay. And we are there. the show was going on, very massive show. So it was time to call Zeus. Zeus now called me, but I decided to say, guy, this is my first time of climbing stage. I don't know what I want talk. The parade there. I say, no, the crowd wants to see you. That time, he was the rave of the moment there.
Yes.
Like he just entered, you understand? I say, people want to see you. Just if you climb.
Okay.
He was like the I've been at these kids every year, and then when you set of people,
yes,
like now you could be yoga shots, machine, and all that. Now, so people wants to see him. He say he go stage, vibrating normal vibration. Hell one day madu. May if I in a man ask it, you have to Efo, and don't waste time. Paradise. So when we introduce the ovation and
was too high.
Or is good dear. It was his first time. He now visited stage. People are now saying, don't listen to them.
Wow.
It's a trap. Wow. You understand? Because even those who stand up when boy been on stage, if you only be googie.
Yes.
Before the man say hey now come.
Yes.
If you ovation I drop bago.
Yes.
That's why some stand up comedians when they go for show, they don't like onye kafa to enter before them. Because someone I don't only the ovation. Nobody amugamo. You just observe na amoza what can I drop the ovation. So I like you go to don't judge me with onye biabu before me.
Can you give us a sample of onye guy like onye ke like for example now if you are a comedian now and you bring some people up can they guys see bluzoga before onya makana onya akage so bluzoga before
the truth of the matter be saying I'm why
okay
we have been in the game
okay
I'm why maruka like somebody like me muna one-on-one guy show ma like a one-on-one guy before me
okay as simple as that
I tell myself the truth
Ogbuefi
Ogbuefi can go before me. I can mash up.
Ezege
I can mash up Ezege.
Okay.
This thing. People I cannot mash up with na Southeast Anya.
Okay.
I will call one-on-one first. I have almost introduced one-on-one. Why the 001 in Southeast?
Okay.
Even though we are the surprise. Stand up because me I love being real. There are some people I can mash up with. Don't worry, let them go before me. I can mash up. But there are some people that Muna Hanoro and say Abiku.
Go. MC Organic inko?
MC Organic they were good. You understand? But the one thing about comedy, bro, sometimes when we say now here they favor them more. I cannot meet MC Organic in Enugu and say Abruzoga before me, but he chokwa.
Okay.
He done the mother Enugu. Allow me to go do my thing.
Okay.
It's not fear.
Okay.
Is telling yourself the truth who you are.
Yes. It is self-respect.
Self-respect. You are respecting yourself.
Yes.
Ima your strong point and your weak point. And when you fail to realize that, if you were going to be a riaka,
would you go before Apama?
Apama, yes.
Everywhere.
Yes.
You cannot match up everywhere. Anywhere.
Apama cannot go before me. Or go when they they don't need to talk.
They are the mercy of the game.
Yes. Only their appearance on stage. I'm na water now. Only their appearance on stage alone. I'm not coming to see where I have not seen myself there. I feel tomorrow reach there, but for now
you are not there.
I'm not there.
Which is the raw truth.
That is the truth. I tell myself the truth.
What would be your advice to content creators that are invited as faces to a function and they are not stand-up comedians, just like you mentioned, Funnybros and then Mamoka. Yes.
There are many. If I begin to think,
please, can you give us their names? You mentioned Funnybros, Mamoka. Who else?
Even Chi Machine.
Okay.
I have seen one event.
Chi Machine. The Obosi. Shout out to you. You are doing well.
Yeah, I have seen him. Yo cash out. He's not a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
And that's why most times when you see most of them on stage, they will wear that their normal costume.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
I'm not criticizing them or blaming them.
Yes.
But I have never climbed stage with my costume.
Yes.
I have never.
Because you are a different person. You're a different person.
So when you are calling me, I'm seeing it, you are calling me as a stand-up comedian.
Yes. And you know you can do it.
Yeah, and I know I can do it. You understand? So the only thing what happened, in anya phone a strong na cracking jokes, holding the crowd. Number one, only open up bogging with reason which we bogging. And for no update to the phone, bogging, hey, I chokwa KBLI. A kind of respect there and recognition.
Yes.
Based on it.
On you already.
Yes. Now it's not late for you to tell yourself the truth where you are good and where you are not. You understand? If you're not good in that stand-up comedy and all that, Ibago, may ya hate where maroge. Obro no nature vibe, Ibago nya nature vibe. Interact here with the audience. Have one or two in Jakere. There is a whole lot in stand-up comedy.
Yes.
When Jakere, you go below belt.
Yes.
Like somebody like Apama always go below
belt. Just Apama.
Even I go talk.
Okay, Ogbuefi I go talk.
Sometimes
they give expensive
joke on somebody.
Do you have examples of what they've seen? Like it happened go ebe before, and then you be like, one FNMS.
Only one couple Apama Miley. Only event I got na with there.
Would you say he's doing too much?
Oh, not too much. For him, it's just a joke.
Yes.
You understand?
But to the recipient.
Funde in agwa. Okay, what I go? Only case in agwa modo kuna emphasize on it. I go we say buru gino nya. I know we get coincidentally. Aburu ni here na agwa nya be here mere.
Yes.
Like mba je don't know. Only a couple of na for me it's just a joke.
Apama or
Apama.
Okay.
So sure, was that I think to go or something. Say mecha no one na ha na one ehu. On a the man on he begin and one and he general something
you
like
the
that.
Woman.
You do the couple.
Oh.
You understand? Let Webolo now those couple as of that moment now pass through a lot.
Oh.
Hana one.
Oh.
So with
people that came out to have fun. And then now you are now telling them
so
things that they will
sometimes come in on a stage. Kobo we go cover your parents cover your family background.
Do you think they are doing it intentionally or do you think no.
I'll intentionally. That one I did sure.
Okay.
You understand? Man, in jokes we have up below belt. Like in a man mother, in a yab mother. Only young cry a be call a giga for go limit.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Only stand up. Man, we can give one unconsciously in Maho. It's led for that's why every artist needs manager. Somebody that understands you, understand the game, that can manage you. You understand? Emaruki isi atoporonde madoku, like isi agwande madoku.
Yes.
Oboro onwe ihe bụ lights njakere and all that. Onye obuna amalukwa no njakere. That's why sometimes you see some comedians amanye mmadu eti organa joke.
Yes.
Okay, what I go to bring everything back.
Have you witnessed Agotalk do that? I think you were there during on my issue with Slow Dog. Were you there in that show?
No. I'm not at the show. I know me.
Slow Dog asked him to send his account number.
Yeah,
to refund him.
That was during that show, you know.
Yes,
I heard about this.
Okay.
Man, I can't go me, but na his own show, me na Newi.
Okay.
The women were out to
support him,
to cash for. So he go stage call. Not okay, but now so the Newi yakungo. Oh, see Newi na yakungo 500,000.
That was upper court.
You understand? People that were na their city came the event. They came out to support you. And not okay, but now go na. Oh yes, it might be joke, but for me, it's an expensive joke.
A very big one.
Opposite got that. Not the thing. No, I like. And I noticed something in that show. The next artist, but the next artist never talk about Biego.
Okay.
They will love to
just to spite him.
You understand? So when we joke, so I have mado, be come or bume or bro. below belt. And
you were at Agotalk show in Lagos.
Yes.
Did something like that happen in Lagos?
Not really. The one man noticed in our show, but he overstayed on stage.
That one is not
telling stories and no, okay, for how bad or it was noticeable.
Okay.
That AY have to merely akaya exit is here.
Okay.
So I think as a professional comedian that have been on this game
for a while.
I suppose Wazege went to all your events. But by the secondary school, we have a manager and then you will mic be cool. Always listen to yourself. About the body with the mic in a cool. Get the mic and you say a sound. So as a comedian, be looking at your audience.
Be very observant. In a phone as a Adaba, a flow. And that can wear many acts, many of them. To the extent now when we're in the man on Abaze, so only perform bad is just came as you and all that. Okay, what to go one Melia, even Landry have to walk up stage and Taqueria Yapuzi. Okay, what I go. So, okay, we will still go back to the show because Agotalk is somebody that is putting the Igbo comedy on the map.
Yes.
So we're talking about stand-up comedy and content creation. That is why we mentioned Funnybros and then Mamoka. So it is established that stand-up comedy is different from content creation. And then would you also and when they get credit that they were able to metamorphose and cut across from stand-up comedy because stand-up comedy was there before content creation. Can we see that these people are doing well, that they were able to from stand-up and they're doing so well in content creation?
But the truth is that anybody that is good in stand-up comedy can be good in content creating. All depends on which base online.
Do you feel everybody that is good
in people who are not stand-up comedians, but they are good skit makers. But when you cut them on stage, they still deliver.
Okay.
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 A good stand-up comedian can act well.
Okay.
The only difference is acting in Babel online.
Okay.
But okay.
But
now we're going to act in Babel online. I'm a stand-up comedian. So we're going to go that phase first from content creation without even the stand-up comedy. So I'm not saying if we have stage, they will still deliver.
Okay.
Somebody like Chief Imo have made me. Somebody like Onyamoma. Onyama was never a stand-up comedian.
Onyamoma DK, Mr. T.
Mr. T. Onyebo is stand-up comedian, but Albino.
The black Albino.
Albino never stand-up comedy then, MC and all that. By into skit making. As a matter of fact, he's the third to enter online, as well as Anambra and by extension Southeast is concerned.
Who's first and second?
I'm the first now.
Okay, second.
Ogbuefi. I started Igbo comedy skits.
Okay, we will get back to that. Let's talk about stand-up comedy first.
You understand?
Let's exhaust stand-up comedy first.
Why high name skits? But when you're man alone nepa.
Yes.
On alone nepa. So along the line, Osuru one name. Where that charisma and that ihacho. So actually, show if you see on a stage, you will be thinking that no need to go maybe.
Who would you say is doing better between T and Black?
Two of them. I have watched two of them. So they're working in Paripasu. Kind of.
Yes. They are
maybe
a good
on
team.
Stage. So for me, they are a good team. Because sometimes if on stage, always some kind of things in there. Kahaye sitting on, kahaye say reply you, kahaye see me. If even know one thing about collabo, only hire bunku. If I talk about the reply in your the backup in here, yeah, me also.
Just like Twin Parrot. Machine and Twin Parrot.
Yes, another mad collabos. Yes. I will always love to
see
watch.
And have.
Only in can you only amalugo ebo ya court only in car by. So that group something when the author on a toiche. Okay, what I go?
Why do you think content creators pull more crowd than stand-up comedians when it comes to show? Like ML show guitar, somebody like Chi Machine now, or even you shout, we even pull crowd more than just a normal stand-up comedy.
Yes, now because everything about go online now.
Okay.
Whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Everything about go online. That same reason men and where's the marketers ni weka. Alaba and Nka Adenaba. Onye wana mezi film kita na etinye online. Onye wana efketa ji
YouTube channel,
iPhone or Android phone akpayare. Ostro na Facebook. Onye wana na Facebook.
Yes.
Free to open.
Yes.
You understand? Ostro na Facebook on for everything. So you cannot compare. Online they will look at everything. You were a stand-up comedian. Ezegetive was. Yes.
Ogbuefi was. Do you think there are stand-up comedians that are still struggling to enter content creation, that are still struggling?
Many of them now.
Like one who?
Many of them.
And then what would you advise them to do, or what do you think they are doing wrongly?
I cannot say what they are doing wrongly because I'm not kahasi emena kahasi webido.
Okay.
You understand? So everything they is for my own.
You know why I said what they are doing wrongly? Maybe if you started doing English comedy, like as a stand-up comedian, when you entered into content creation, and then Obonibido suwo yibo. We match out in Lagos. Some of us channel pigeon be able to stand up comedy. Yeah. So before you came into it was more like English they sell. Yeah. So when you get open video so what suit, maybe office, maybe you will not enter.
Yes.
It means that you are doing something wrongly.
No, now I have. Let me tell you.
That was why I said, what do you think they are doing?
I started acting comedy ski 2013.
Okay.
With English.
You see.
They
when you doing well,
we do well again.
You see, that means you are doing something wrong.
Only me. 2018, 5 years later, Campbell, that's on a prayer. That was my first Igbo comedy on a prayer.
And he picked.
Even when I was serving, on we comedy skit in the member and Kizian boy, or Copper's daily life or something.
Okay.
With Coppers.
Okay.
I mean, now it was just there till Menki Igbo. I think 2018 I'll be 2017. Boom. So since then,
yes.
You understand? Now one thing is that everybody's now entering
content
because this is the end thing, whether you like it or not.
Who are the struggling stand-up comedians, and what is your advice for them? They're not as strong because to be honest with you, I may tell you that some of us comedians that are stand-up that now by into content are losing relevance. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, so who do you think are maybe among this category?
Maybe in the
okay.
You understand?
Okay.
I can just say that there are a whole lot of them.
Okay.
Especially here in Anambra.
Okay.
Some people will be do before us.
Okay.
You understand? But take it or leave it. Things are changing. I would not be surprised that your opposite content creating another thing.
Yes.
You understand?
So we have short film.
Yeah, bro. It's not left for you to TAQC there. But one thing is just be relevance. You understand? Just be relevance in everything. Also, where many of them, or brother Hannah struggle per se. Man, I struggle fibers because everything never go online. So I was again a phone, get a charge, go to based on senior man, but I don't want to again. Auto again on the comedy stand-up comedy.
Yes.
It's how 200,000 here.
I say who know you?
I bought here the Chi machine a quote 200,000. Must be Chi machine.
Yes.
I am Maronia.
But if they bring Chi machine and he pulls crowd and then come to the show and then doesn't do well on stage,
then it's not late for him.
That person has made his money.
People
has paid for tickets.
Yes,
and
no.
True. But the person had a bad show.
He has a bad show, but they man can secure online. And they make it online and I
yes.
So for them, show be as bonus. Or be alone. Online, he put you online. Now cook online.
Still on stand-up comedy. I've been at this our southeast now. Can do the state that you say is the biggest when it comes to stand-up comedy, like on there be here, Adamai, Indiaka.
You cannot compare Anambra-based comedians now
to any other
states. Yeah, I'm not saying it because I'm from
Anambra.
I'm from Anambra.
Inekwu na mmadụ anọrọ n'Enugu.
Ha nọ ya, ọ bụrụ na ha nọrọ. Ha nọ. Mana ekwu ndị na-eme ọfụma, if you want to be sincere, you cannot compare Anambra-based comedians
stand up
to any other states. I put in other states, I don't need to good. You understand? But we talk about number of people. Let me give you an example. Ebiana Abakaliki now, Ebony State, as you go, Sepoba, Ebo 1-on-1, very good. 1-on-1 can mash up any comedians in the Southeast. By extension, Ebo Walter. I don't think no one knows there.
Okay.
Now that's Ebony.
Okay.
And where Imran and where A-list and I'm talking about A-list now.
By the way, shout out to you, Walter, for your Guinness attempt, and then we pray that they will give you the yes. Shout out to you. Would you say that Walter is a very good comedian and can match up with first 5 in Anambra State?
No, Walter cannot match up with first 5.
First 10.
When you say of MC,
he can
match up first 3.
Oh,
we have more of comedians in Anambra than
MCs.
Yes. In MC, when you talk about Uncle Reg,
MC.
And MC.
Okay.
Fear God.
Okay.
By extension, Nature. But Nature is more of a comedian than...
It's Nature.
But we are talking about people that are MC, like age MC, Maron.
Yes, go. If you ask them to come and do stand-up.
What I can match in MC, can match the first 3. But cannot match the first 5 in comedy.
In comedy. Okay.
So in that Ebony, when you call 1-on-1 call Walter in Enugu, you call Twin Ishie, MC Ishie.
MC Ishie buka akoche.
Yeah, MC is an ancestor. They call MC Ishie.
And then MC Che is also trying to, I think he's also a content creator. What do you think?
He's a content creator. Yes, he's a content. He has made his face online. My name and
and when content on a member that runs with his voiceover, that movie voiceover. Do you think that is what? Why is he not everywhere with that? There was a time he was.
No, one thing about content creation now, bro, your face has to show.
They want to see your face.
They want to see your face. It was everywhere.
Yes.
But nobody, it's just that's your name everywhere. Yes. So, Ilu ball.
Ilu.
And it's a signi Ilu ball.
Yes.
I mean, what? So you have been in a Ilu. That's why something like Papi Fanny.
Yes.
Or me go to that voice better. On a art skit in any, on a go suku.
Come on, your befa.
I do make one no my befa. Because me Ilu a kai ejipatagi show can no matter where be and all that. You understand?
No one is in Abia, Imo State.
No, Abia in stand-up comedy.
Yes, stand-up.
And where in Abia now, Organic is there. t0tal, another ancestor. I'm on the Enugu Kobe called
Viper or
Abia. Kingsley.
Okay.
I mean, I'm more close to Kingsley than Viper.
Okay.
Then Ibiana Owerri, Apama is there already.
Imo State.
Apama is there already. God forbid. Is there and others on kwande na amara afa but apwa kere but have senior men, but maybe in that larger scale onwele ma ha
okay
man I want comedians ma like somebody like MC Chooks in that.
I know Chooks, I know T-Boy, T-Boy that
T-Boy.
I know
Aso Rock. I
know Omini. Okay. And then you like none of them can be compared to what we have in Anambra. Is that what you're saying?
No, not that none of them is compared, but the number of
Chooks is a very good comedian.
Yes.
That year.
In the number of Ona Abamash Keta say I'm going to go put on your best 11.
Okay.
They will put on your best 11. I think in Anambra you beat Tifa.
Okay.
In that aspect. Because one thing about this entertainment and something is, if you are doing well, I'm doing well. This person is doing well. I gather their event. Onwe ebubu na ebu. Man obodo some na eme ofuma. Some abia the event. Obu ebubu, but you cannot compare.
Ndiji crowd.
You understand?
What do you think is their problem? That why are they not out there just like Anambra people?
I don't know, but I think Anambra, I'm not maka ha nwa, but I think ihe ndị Anambra ji eme ọfụma is that I want that kind of
communality,
unity.
Okay.
Among us. I will give you an example now. Ofia California Anambra na-eme show ya liti nwanne.
Okay.
At least.
Okay.
Ya dịrị ebe a. Ogbuefi bụ show ya ga Lagos. Anọ m ebe a. Albino na nwanne na ya. Ezegetive.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Zanzino na-eme nke. Anyị ncha na-agakwa.
Yes.
Very soon. Nke a bụ outside event.
Our own
event. Somebody in Anambra can comfortably do show without calling any external artist.
And then we'll have a very tough lineup.
Yes, the show will still be
sold out.
Will be sold out. You understand?
Okay.
It could be good stand-up comedians in Anambra. Hakanko.
Okay.
Ezegetive.
Okay.
Ogbuefi.
Okay.
And then Anambra anye the abroad. Anambra is the only state in Southeast that you can count 3 major cities. And in those 3 major cities,
we have strongholds.
Now more than that city. Ebia no Onitsha, Keta Zanza no Onitsha. Ezege no Onitsha. Natu.
Senior man.
A very, very big senior man. Others not so quite not on just not a good name. Down my alpha that you can retain. Ebia na Newi. I go talk na eba Caesar. Na eba.
I go talk, does he rep Newi?
I go talk
always say on choncha.
I'm up on me. Yeah, no Newi. I want no Anambra grade and Newi.
Okay.
Newi base.
Okay.
Then Ebia no Kanya. Anomia. Albino brothers hania. Nke abuguru faces ama. Ego bazo other ones none that can always mother. Nke won onwe gi nokwe from onset. Ima na oka bo most of us started from school. Parrot mouth them. Parrot mouth travel was it last year? About with the family
to Canada.
Parrot mouth bonus boy go to on stage. Nature hania apostle hania many other people and then they na akpo Bundi they host shows.
Yes.
Now I had a beloko. Baba my crazy leg.
Another major city. Proverb fa. You understand? To go fa. Okay.
Ekutos fa.
Ekutos is a comedian or a content creator?
He's a content creator, but
okay.
He's good on stage.
He is,
yeah.
Wow.
I've watched him.
He knows how to carry his audience along.
Yes, because that's the main thing for me.
Yes.
As far as not just name.
Yes.
I will go one event on the chap or brother Shaggy. Like the stage be there. I see DJ Kubego cover drum. For me, that's performance.
Yes.
He has entertained the crowd.
Yes.
He
has done. He has did this thing.
I go to entertain the crowd. Bruno joke. Bruno everything. Just entertain the crowd. Make the crowd feel at home. Make them laugh. And all that. So for me, anyway, a whole lot of stand-up comedians and skit makers bagel online. Carry every other state in Southeast. You understand? That's the fact. When you call of Lord Zeus, Anambra base, Ezegetive, Ogbuefi.
Where do you classify Lord Zeus?
I classify here based on where you base, not where you're from.
No,
he's a skit maker.
Okay.
He's a skit maker and content
creator. Okay. You won't say he's a comedian.
A stand-up comedian.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, he's a skit maker and content creator.
Stand-up comedy. Give us your 001 in Southeast.
101.
101, 001. Give us your first 5. Stand-up.
Southeast.
Yes, Southeast first.
Stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy. Yes.
101.
Start from 5. Number 5.
Number 5. Let me start from number 1.
Okay.
Let me start from number 1.
101. You've said that.
101.
Stand-up comedy.
001.
Okay.
I will give Apama.
Okay.
as number 2.
Okay.
I will give Ogbuefi
Okay.
as number 3.
Okay.
I will call Ezege.
Okay.
Then I will come to a parrot
Okay.
at number 5.
So you know enter. Okay. I like the fact that you're very honest. So give us, would you also classify them as the 001 when it comes to MC Southeast?
MC.
Yes, Southeast.
Tag to MC.
Yes.
When you talk of this MC or the broad, like they have taken that once you're a comedian, you also an MC.
So that means this your ranking now is stand-up comedy stroke MC.
Let me just put it that way.
Okay. Okay. So let's come down to Anambra State.
Okay.
Give us your 001 in Anambra State. Stand-up comedy stroke MC. 001.
Stand-up comedy. Even though we can't when for comedy.
Okay.
My analogy of comedy, but with some people, I'm a comedian, but I've been a fan of comedy before becoming a comedian. You understand? So I enjoy jokes more. Okay. So when you talk of stand-up comedy, the first person that I like in the wash, na crack a joke. I will call on that
001
in Anambra State.
Wow.
I will call on that too. Maybe many people are Maria.
Yes.
But oh no, like
he's a legend.
I will call on Natu. I will call Ogbuefi.
Number 2.
I love watching Ogbuefi.
Okay.
I will call Ezegetive.
Number 3.
I will call Albino and Brothers.
Okay. Number 4.
Collabo.
Okay.
Then number 5. Natu number 1. Ogbuefi number 2. Ezege number 3. Apostle Caesar.
Okay.
Apostle Caesar number 4. Then Albino and Brothers.
Number 5. Okay. So when it comes to content creation, give me your 001 Southeast content creation. Content as a whole.
Or just content or skit making. Let's be. Even anything can be content.
Skits is also a content.
I know.
But
onye na-enye reporting speech is also a content. But onye report ihe mere ebe.
Yes, it's also a content. As I say, give me your 001. Onye the biggest content creator in Southeast.
Okay. The biggest, I will give it to, as of the moment, this dispensation. I'll give it to
Okulora ndị Igbo. Shout out to Okulora ndị Igbo. He's been doing so well, and he's putting the Igbo name all one man squad. Shout out to you, Okulora.
Because Georgia based on, let me say, influencers now, people that control crowd.
He does have crowd.
He have the crowd.
Give me your first 5.
First 5. I will call
Okulora
1. I will call Zeus.
Okay.
2. Then I will call you.
Okay.
Yambaba at number 3. In Southeast, Abi.
Yes.
Then I will call. I'm checking between Albino them and Apama.
Oh, really?
Albino Apama, but another people. Albino them, but other people now control quite that crowd that people will always love to see.
Okay.
I will give Apama.
Okay.
And number 4. Then Albino them number 5.
Okay. So your reason for ETND Akitab for crowd controlling, for ndine pull crowd.
What is content creating if not
for crowd?
Yes. If not pulling crowd in our water now. And not just pulling crowd, as in crowd that's working as hello
back to back.
Han esogi ha bogo no steady. Han akọ maka ge. You understand?
Let's come down to Anambra 001 content creation.
Abla ka name kita.
Mba inemu Southeast.
Okay.
Yes, Anambra now. 001 content creation.
Lord Zeus.
Okay. First 5.
Lord Zeus, Albino, Ezege, Ogbuefi. And I will say she machine. Because of late on a pool, see, because they are the new waves now. Yeah, they are the new waves now.
Okay. We've talked enough about stand-up comedy. Let's talk about our craft.
Okay.
The Onitsha comedy, the Anambra comedy. Onitsha comedy is now everywhere. Who started it?
I started it.
Okay.
I started it. I did not just start it. I started. Maybe I stand to be corrected, Sha. Igbo comedy as a whole.
Okay.
You understand?
In Anambra or in Southeast?
In Southeast.
Okay.
Igbo skit making, not Igbo comedy.
Igbo skit making.
Igbo skit making.
You started it.
I started it.
Okay.
You understand? I started it. Fimo was there before me, but
as a movie maker.
As a movie maker, per se. So most times English, Igbo, and cutting some. But when you say skit making, content creating in Igbo, Igbo language, I started it, and most of Southeast comedians, skit makers that are making waves now, most of them pass through me, in one way or the other.
Okay, like who and who and who?
Many of them.
Give us names.
Ogbuefi.
Okay.
Ezege.
Ogbuefi passed through you.
Yes.
Ezege.
In one way or the other.
Okay.
I will still explain it. Ogbuefi, Ezege, Albino, Zeus, 1-on-1.
Okay.
MC Shade.
1-on-1 passed through you.
1-on-1 they come my house that time. I teach them editing.
Okay.
When I dey stay one room.
Okay.
Think go enter work, call me. I go sit and they show am app while I take the edit.
Okay. You're hearing this for the first time on this show. Yeah. That 1-on-1 passed through onyeobodo, Ogbuefi passed through him, Zeus passed through him, Albino passed through him, Shade too.
To the extent that I was the first comedian they got monetized.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Who called me was MC Mr. Funny.
Okay.
Called me and say, I see your video, Sabinus. They don't monetize you. I say no. He say, send my video the ways to send my text also number. I called the person Cheesy.
Okay.
Cheesy monetized me. The first month he paid me 400,000. I was like
400K.
400K. I was like, this thing they pay. Before I got monetized, I have had over 300,000 followers on Facebook already.
Yes.
So I've been doing skits.
Yes.
So we started skit not because of the monetization. If they block monetization today, 90% of all these content creators
will die.
No, they will not die.
But they will fall off.
They will fall off. Because most of them are. That's why when you see them, when they want to do skits, they say, "Hey, if you own before, share go to this video." Once you hear share.
Who are you dragging now?
Okay, how about you go?
t0tal video.
t0tal video.
One top half. I'm not top again.
Top owner. t0tal video. So when you hear t0tal video, you know video again.
Yes.
Oh, can I share? Can I with it?
Yes.
So,
yes.
I met Cheesy. Cheesy monetized me. We had agreement with Cheesy. Cheesy said he will be collecting 30%. I will be giving me 70%. I said, okay. Now I took phone. I called all the content creators I know. I called Ezega, I called Zeus, I called Albino, I called 1-on-1, I called everybody that I know that are doing skit. I said, I was skit to the waste you. That's why saying that Cheesy monetize almost all of them.
You were the plug.
Yes. To the extent that Cheesy called me and said, I don't give them play to work. Saying go to collect 20 instead of 30.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I tested that online money first.
Yes, before any other person.
But now I took my phone, I called them. The ones I know, I say now our
content they waste
to see. So, in one way or the other, Albino, I was the one that called Albino. I say, guy, I saw your skit the enter. I say, come, maybe we do something. Like Albino was surprised that I called him. I featured him. We collabo. You understand? Then Zeus, I saw Zeus skit one day. One of my chairman posted it. Hey, I love what he was doing. I watched it. So I went to see somebody in Cosme like that year. Zeus was there. I was there. I think Albino was there too. So Zeus was like admiring us, like we are the celebrities there. This thing I'm telling you, now he can't tell me later in the year when we dance. He can't they remind me. I come meet him. I say, guy, they see your ski too. Zeus was like, who are the fan? They fan. That's how that kind of thing. Who are? He say that thing sweet time. But one thing about me is that I'm open. No, if you are doing the good thing, I will tell. If you are doing the bad thing, I will tell you. I'm not telling anybody, Papa.
Yes.
Do you understand? I said they see your skills. They love that K-guides, vibration and all that. You understand? Zeus fell in love with my encouragement and we started keeping up. I started encouraging him. So even when I told him about the monetization, so one day he called me and said, Baba, I beg. Say, make I disturb him about this monetization. Say, let for him. Say, he had no day down. And the manager, to the extent that Cheesy called me and say, Zeus manager, say how much they go pay him. May just monetize hands off. You're gonna tell and say, so let me gonna tell Zeus, say, your video they waste. You are not making any money.
So why the whole sense?
Give him this guy, even if I 500,000, and that time Zeus they see, Zeus was the highest then.
When it comes to views?
Yes, Zeus was highest then, even before one-on-one. Zeus they get views. I say, Baba, this small one, why they get? See the money way
they give you.
They see. He say your video. So later they come run am. I met Ezega. I told Ezega the same thing. Ezega same back. I talk with page man page man. Say Ezega give me one-on-one. Give me page give me. Okay. Ezega now gave the guy the page. The guy removed him. Ezega call me. They shout. I saw that they go remove you. Nothing go do you. They monetize the Ezega. The first payment 300,000. Ezega no believer.
Oh wow.
Ezega called me on phone. Ezega was shouting. Now, out of all these people I told about monetization that I linked up, it was only Ezega that said, say, guy, you don't try for me. I bet I recharge you 5,000. Wow. Things there, man.
Wow.
It's nothing, but it's something.
It's something. Appreciation.
You understand?
Even Jesus Christ appreciated someone that came back to thank him after healing the 9 lepers.
I know they do, and that time made them come appreciate me. You understand? Then Cheesy called me and said, Ogbuefi was saying that his manager that travel. I saw I leave this people, they don't get any manager. They just the one you. I did with Ogbuefi. I saw that they go make you go this last month.
What would you say was their problem? Would you say it's illiteracy, or would you say it's ignorance?
Illiteracy. Number one is ignorance. Come on,
sense.
Iba online or full. Take it or leave it.
You'll be scared for all those things.
I'm not scared. When there it will be like in our control.
Okay.
From a control to that ebube and other thing, you may lose some important. Like if you call me, no need of telling you, say my manager say, if I got to say na me pick phone. All those packaging kene amahomaho. I don't know. You understand? Also be na manager. You see how cheese happen on pick phone and what I hear they can. So when go to zero Ogbuefi, the whole chat and everything off for ya. Corners them number cheese.
Okay.
Corners them number cheese. Meanwhile, when I entered online, that was one of his joke I acted. He now called me, warning.
Oh yeah?
Ogbuefi.
Okay.
Now, why say Oga? You might have to get money. Be do your own content creating. Not about chebe. On your art and on your art don't kege. If you look at that, you come in the corner stage.
Act. Ime comedian is yoku.
Yes, I'm not. I'm not.
Can you joke here?
Elotism.
Okay.
I'm not comedian. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what I go?
But based on copyright.
Yes.
Copyright strike.
Yeah. On web register joke on a stage.
Yes. Physical copyright rights. Go check what it like.
When the art is it? So more be say here to phone maybe
skits.
Maybe skits in kege. Nekwa. So the next thing in football banking is sell be. But he will go me enough contact. Even on WhatsApp enough here. I called him. Send a video guy back go kwa. And anyone they post the way I called Albino that time. So it was after me, then him, then Albino. I think this three before every other person. Zeus,
first 5. You when it comes to content creation in Anambra or Southeast, now you first enter. Then Ogbuefi entered. Then Albino entered third. Then fourth. You said
I can't remember fourth.
Okay.
But this 3.
3 was the major first 3.
Nchete.
before every other person abataba. So mgbe bata, there will be many calls, many shows. You will be seeing mgbe by the say Facebook ada akwụgwọ
advert
advert shows ebe online na ebe life na if you dachi 100,000 just not fully look every mgbe mba life na meji dey go bata that life 200,000
like in my life kije you ego ko
abụrụ ije ego. So people they dash you money. That was the first time I do show. Person support my show for the first time in history.
I've seen
person why I never see.
I've seen people do life and then they say send me money or maybe account number.
Okay.
I'm
going buy baba number one Facebook no they pay.
Yes, people just appreciate seeing you. Maybe
do you know why I was doing skits then? That time, Ijolo highest in that charge about 30,000. Now December, 30,000. Maybe skits. I love doing skits. The skits are baba. The mother na now comment. Somebody called me saying, "I can make the page." No call and say I have make room page. Bolu all those my followers. Na my normal profile this thing. Na my page. See me post to eba na grow. Eba can na post. Now you where they collect 30,000. Person go call you. Say hey onyeobodo. I speak with onyeobodo. Say say unku I actually men na Lagos so because you go manage go. You na why 200.
Ekoja
200. About like flight coming and going.
Yes.
Except for her send yeah.
Now you first cast plane as a content creator for East now.
Yes. And I'm know that. Oh when call ya be isi Lagos na bata land you na. Onye oza akpọ gị. Sigi biko not to go choba number gị na ya bịa nwe echi ka ebuko gị flight kịta. Ebuko gị flight echi. Echi you go back to Lagos. In other Lagos mmadụ ebuko gị to Abuja. You understand? So that money then Facebook no dey pay. TikTok never come out. YouTube people never dey into YouTube that much in our altar. So I know as followers. So they got to buy life to interact with your followers. So mother forget. But on your life, hey logi. Foreign numbers are now okay.
Yes.
Number can +3, +4, +5, +9. That was where no man no country Igbo na no. You understand? So it's not about say but the Facebook ko bazi ugwo. Aburuzi a plus.
It's now a plus for Facebook start paying.
It's now a plus.
Okay.
That's why Facebook could go do Ugwechi. We'll still be doing it because we have been doing it before Facebook.
Yes. Some people started this thing before Facebook.
Yes.
And
that's why Mother Bekoto was saying, how will I monetize my page? How many followers? I was saying now 5,000.
Ochoba 5,000 full for follow.
Ochoba 5,000 just to get monetized. They go on a phone here. I didn't Facebook na appear wazu. We go be select thing there. Wow, aqua page.
That person will have depression.
Yeah, what I go now? This year in Oruzie, you understand? So we started it. Then, I plan EBD for me. I will tell you how we started. I've been doing skits before now.
Okay.
I got on my YouTube page, Ogbuefi TV. But
go down.
Yeah, for some skit. No skit my theater group, Federation Theater. Shout out to them. So. One day, now one of my colleagues, MC Okidi, in that time, all of my gaba.
Virgin mouth.
We concept about amnesty. What I get man near phone, see a video, can't be on it. I was born there. I was raised there.
Did anybody inspire you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was when you notice that if you want to succeed in this content creating, do what is you.
Natural.
I will give you an example. Ezegetive has been acting about Osofia. He was just there. Till he started acting on Onitsha. You were born and brought up in Onitsha. You are not from Onitsha, but he have a part of you. Oh, where this boy, if you know sign on Bahana Porati, he called me one day. Same begodu na bi no kamone anoro. O sim na go see Onitsha slangs. Na crew hebe ha no the black slangs ka na drop based on Fino and inside this slangs abi man na go see begi.
Yes. Ima ya except no within the na aso ya imegidezie oboro part of you. O wonye nke dom na ka mgbe ochi kwu onye mgbu oso onye mgbu ko ye sikwu esef ina ya nya ya mana no yeah no
o ya so nke ka ebe osikwa you understand ya mana onye mgbu so mgbe okwu kwa ha na nne ya anya megide mo abia si ekwuzi na ya
No ya turn on the channel ge.
Yes.
You ko ya. Ọ gbalago na ibu no nwere ihe bụ.
Yes.
Ole so ka mma na ikwu ihe cha. You understand?
So
nye the guy phone. Vibrate be with two slangs bucha ba lo Jesus. E we be page mba post we. Na for 50,000 yeah dey nka film. Mgbe na wagi post o video for 1,000 na amani.
Yes.
For one yeah in fact if for 1,000 na video get viral then.
Yes.
Once you see 1,000 make video get. Na for 50,000 na for comments. That was when that guy
on your personal account
on my personal profile so ndede mezi ihe ndị Ọnịcha mgba na eti na page na mezi ndị Ọnịcha so the one that blew me out of proportion Bomba Abacha World Cup that was 2018 I was with MCA1 the Prince Okiri IJ Richard nebe na eri nsi na video gbam n'isi na aibata ya video na mmebu moto Okiri Ojom Kebene, second name that Super Eagles. Back about Russia 2018. Yes. So Abata. A1 no same kind may fact. Let's do it. A1 was the person that videoed me. Yeah, for video charm. Yeah, I measured the video. My battery no 4%. Njela lobola A1 be about them. Sim post to fact. I should post it now. Keta about Nigeria yeah na post to na Instagram there. Ozbo the 10 na aba phone no. So now
Instagram then you post to
Instagram. Now charge about the phone. She will to if you can lit one about the call the phone or da nani. Mbanye the phone or banye but
it that for yeah.
Na fi man only him mapping uziaka. What your name? Calls are na bia. Different calls. Different numbers. Mule last card and can go phone. My last card then was 70,000. Njeba na the phone na bagin. Call na bia. Na second name. Ndefu say call Okiri. Nse mani ya haka dey go serious. Na the girl na lesson phone. Say you go phone eh. Okiri na paper number Okiri. Ozbo call to mkpochi you Okiri. Nse ya guy na phone call na phone member na my pick. Okiri say guy you don't enter. Tunde don't post you. Nedu Wazobia don't post you. P Square don't post you. Yemi Alade don't. Hey, see the guy. It's there go before that. How much?
Give me the phone.
I was 4,000 followers then. When on your phone, I'm going 15,000.
Woo! On Instagram.
On Instagram, then, and the 100,000 followers on Instagram is far better than 300,000 on Facebook.
Take it anywhere.
Whether you like it or
take it anywhere.
As a content creator, I'm on Facebook logo.
Yes.
Instagram care for your real customers.
Yes.
Your real fans.
Yes.
On your Instagram abago.
Yes.
My neighbor on Facebook.
You
are still there. You are just there. 100,000 followers on Instagram is far better than even 500,000 on Facebook. Yeah. So from there, I could see that concept, that on nature skit. So a whole lot of criticism, advice, guys, Subo Igbo. So the person Subo Igbo now, and maybe do Subo Igbo. How many years can
I've been here. I've been speaking English for a very long time. What have English done for me?
Nothing.
You know, some Subo Igbo. What you want to jeb?
Okay, maybe you know that.
Boutique, I'm proud. Okay, now.
Mother boge, man, boge. Secret boge from Cambodia. Say, hey, guy, because if you see your face of hey guy, you boy. Guy, beg, mama, just manage this 100,000.
Woo!
Just manage 50,000.
Woo!
I dey look my account.
Remember, as an MC, then you have to shout for 1 hour for somebody to spray you.
Which one be 1 hour?
2,000.
Do you know there was a time somebody called me and said, "How much are you charging for AC?" Before I entered the online, I said 15,000. He said, you give 50,000. You're going to come and say, "Fear God."
Woo!
Number one, now me carry fear God enter comedy.
Yes.
That time I dey go show carry fear God.
Yes.
But do you know the edge fear God gets past me as time goes on? He begin work for Kofi.
Kofi was the most popular bar in Oka.
Let me tell you, then Okri na run Kofi. Every Saturday, Okri they give us work. Guy Jacob Amna Bagana. So how a platform?
Because that was Okiri social media platform.
Then. You understand? So somebody say mo give 50, you can make fear God. Now fear God in the 12, more than 15. And I get from that, yeah. Not even know. Say, Number one, I better pass fear God on stage good.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
I can model any show pass fear God.
Okay.
Now me they can't fear God they go show. I
Okay.
call 5,000 in year 2, t0tal na.
Mm.
And say I cover my back and rush here.
Mm.
Hey, the thing with them.
Mm.
You understand? So that was when Mbomu Abido choba bigger platform. So when for ya, mfife din ya. So Anambra Comedians Group, mbena agwafa. I turned enemy with many people
Because of this.
because na agwafa. So you open find the ban online relevance. So nobody if you online. I go to online they call you money. One person cannot finish it.
Come online now.
But online,
It's need the good. Come.
somebody ya akpọ gị na you give 500,000 just keep better for this event. Me where they collect that normally. Ebu ko ge flight na enu e na ala dey tigi na ezigbo hotel esi ya na ekugi na eno onwe m anya. Even me where they which came beside ya lodge so some na hotel. Enye go hotel mba you must share with person na. Ma enye ga enye. I don't go show for Abakaliki show in the youth copper. Emecha na hall ka nlalo. Ruechi gbalu moto na anakwa.
Unsteady.
In our water. So that's first time. Onye gocha I finished school 215. J service 216 217 pota. What's the next hope? Nothing. I was planning to learn how to go into fashion designing. One of my boy then Nonankem, a comedian, Monongwe has problem when no Nonankem Jana Mukesa Aqua Mecha Mutamba. Boy, I said actually maybe I'm Mukesa Aqua Danke. Biscuit Bone.
Okay.
That's his name, MC Biscuit Bone. So I was looking for something to be doing. And I'm MC. So mbia bad that online.
If only if I did, would you come milli?
Now, but if you know how yourself, you will get carried away.
Yes.
With the fame and all that. So I noticed one thing. Time anaga Ogbuefi came out. In option. Albino come out. In option. Now, if online, go about the
rave.
Oyadigido now. 6 months another person abata.
Yes.
You will be there, wow.
Yes. There will always be a newcomer. You understand? Now, the rapport you were with people, kids were those before you can keep again at the game. Okay.
Ongobu only dey consistent in this game. Comedy skits reach me.
Okay.
Since 2018, 5 years now.
Okay.
And I've been dropping skits.
Yes. Yes.
Post based on picture and motivational quotes.
Yes.
I cannot drop a skit. Some of my skits are born for Nikatanya. I'm not a concept. I'm not must go to think about acting here.
Yes.
Manom be here. And I name even we pay G no issue. All these things.
You're still firing.
I'm still there.
You've been in the game.
I've been in the game.
On comedy, you and Ezege, who is copying each other? Who would you say is copying each other?
How can you say I'm copying Ezege when I started before Ezege?
Okay, so would you say that Ezege is copying you?
He's not copying me. Honestly,
did he copy you?
Name the truth. And when many people, you only copy me when you copy my concept and skit. And when many people name on each skits now.
Okay. Would you say you inspired them?
As abamo onyeobodo. Ina no mama onyeobodo.
Yes.
You cash out.
Yes.
Onyanwuro obosi.
Yes.
Fadu umu iyo. Fadu umu iyo. Dibi umu otu. Nke ogbe. Nke obodo. Nke ayo. All repping that Onitsha.
Yes.
Onitsha is a city. For me, everybody's living that character. Onwole na emi amaka na mbido ye. And onwole na emi ana na akopim. Kamo wasi we efia. I don't know if you are getting me.
You know that you and Ezege is doing more like the same thing?
Because we grew up in the same city.
Who would you say is doing better?
For now.
Yes, in that Onitsha. Who would you say is carrying that Onitsha better?
I love watching Ezege skits more than my own skits.
Okay.
I love watching his skits more than my own skits.
Okay. So whether they like it or not, you inspired them because you started it first.
I started it.
They saw you doing it.
Yes.
Because nobody is an island.
Do you know the truth? Let me tell you the truth. Before I started even on Onitsha skits, and where this stigma on Onitsha that nobody wants to relate with onyeobodo say Onitsha.
I agree.
And I tag guy in the ocean.
I agree.
It's a stigma. You understand? That's why when I see some people now call So how she couldn't act? I look at them as fools.
Some people that are used to criticize what you project on each as.
There are many of them, but I do to know my very good friend, and I saw this guy. More Bluetooth.
More Bluetooth. Okay.
He's an
Comedian more Bluetooth.
He's an archiver in the game.
Yes.
Anambra no Onitsha comedians, not so Chikahana portray and all that. I saw him as a stupid man. Sorry to say, but the way I saw him, I did not say he's stupid though.
But what he said made you see him like that.
See him like that.
Okay.
Do you know why? Leka.
Yes.
All of a sudden, an art Onitsha.
Yes.
Somebody called me and said, take this 5 million, market this place, be an ambassador. Another person called me, take this 3 million, do this thing. Another person. All of a sudden,
just because you don't like it.
Just because you. Even in the Onitsha, they're proud that people are ego. Now, when I'm claims Onitsha.
I agree.
Even Ogbuefi started that Ogbuefi never stayed in Onitsha for 1 day.
For 1 day.
Man, for how far I said on Onitsha
that is not attractive.
Some of them self and act on Onitsha when they speak. Man, when I dance on something like she mentioned. Also, as to get into Okaka on us. It's not Onitsha.
Okay.
Man, on act on Onitsha.
Obosi.
Obosi self.
Onitsha. Okay.
Okay, igente na aso say oh fl0p kamar no onye nise. Okay eba. I dey kwekwato obia say ekwafu ikwete. So it's also as in any man of Onitsha. But everybody wants to associate
with that line.
It's
selling.
And on be any city, any town, people go back go.
The way they go
like that. Onitsha. The way they go on it.
You know, it was worried before in the general stand-up comedy.
Thank you. It was worried that to the extent that then I brought worry, even AY, we no be from worry, they claim worry. Even not a bomb. Ajebo. Or make a tune, worry. Even basketball tumba and I crack joke, second if you're gonna worry. Man, people know today talk that.
Who would you say started the whole Onitsha thing when it comes to stand-up comedy?
No, I will give it to you. Ogbuefi is from Oka. When you talk about comedy in Anambra State, Oka number 1.
Yes.
You understand? Before any other side. Because when you're a more of English. So I started blending. At the time, I adopted it as my, before even pushing it into
content creation.
So this Onitsha, Igbo speaking of something, we started it. And ihe to moto na nke Albino bi na aso Oka. Albino abụrụ onye Oka o. Albino habu ndị Enugu State. No, the maternal home bụ Oka. So they were born and brought up here.
Yeah, in Oka.
In Awata. So they are repping their people and all that. So when I see young people, ketas ndị na-emezi tata humpa,
does it mean that everybody in Onitsha, if they want to greet you, they'll say tata humpa? What is Pisokwa?
Agayabu normal Onitsha.
Pisokwa, what does it mean? Pisokwa, is it like perfume?
Perfume. That kind of thing.
I've never seen anything that sounds like Pisokwa. That was why I
didn't have slangs now.
Okay.
Yeah, you know about Helen. I'm in water. But you hardly go on Onitsha. On a norms.
If you're Pisokwa.
Footing pam mother now, baby, hand on easy. Now so I Pisokwa.
That is why it's a craft.
Yes.
Because the way Nollywood used to project Igwe
and
then Palace Maid, you will never go to you can never go to my town now if
you grab on and the mother Igwe, somebody say my yam, are you mad?
I've never entered name of my king is his Royal Majesty LN Ezegetive. God bless Ezegetive. I've never seen anybody in his palace wearing uniform.
Yes.
So that is why it's a craft.
But the truth is that people fell in love with this thing. Not me, but every other person near me.
Yes.
And I was speaking with Iyo Kashat the other day. Now we are for I got big and bido maybe yeah. Nega na hey you sit mbakwa.
Yeah.
So na kopa mo no so every day. Obro na buy no school. Na such thing day. I na afu ego. My level would have been higher. Oh, we will be fair graduate if you go future, if you go.
Yes, if you go Benaga.
If you go Benaga, what's the investment HM? It may have been go to school 2015. For 3 years, nothing. Till 2018.
Some of them are very lucky that some people like you actually paved the way.
But they don't pay homage.
Yes, and then there is a place of allegiance and then homage. You know, I know that this show is about you because you are my guest, and I have to appreciate you for at least giving me the credit of. Imana, some people, if you see me, you will never know that for one day I used Onitsha as a comedy or content because of what we do now. But when I came into Oka, and they were all speaking pidgin.
Yeah.
And I say,
even me, I stay with pidgin as
I can't compete with these guys. I have MC Parrot Mouth, very good and wonderful stand-up comedian. Korino pulls crowd like madman.
As ne.
You get so what do you want to do with them? You know. So that was when I said, okay, let me bring Oncha. And then when I started bringing Oncha people have been looking for who to represent them. So when I started shouting and
Onitsha is a very, very small city but a large city.
I've had passion for anything original. That is why I'm doing this show, Igbo. I've had this passion.
Do you know Ihebuna Igbo online kita? If you want comfortably and make content with Igbo.
Yes.
They don't give a fuck who is watching or how am I going to fair sell bago.
Yes.
Like you know they speak their own language, they speak pidgin for them to communicate.
Yes.
Lagos they na so Igbo.
Yes.
Imani Igbo no Sunday Igbo ko ya ba bia. I want Igbo make content.
Yes.
Now mash up with the A-list in Lagos. Abi event abia. They know you, then they see you.
Yes.
You pay that homage to Wale Babagi. They know you.
Yes. They know you.
Big men are
they know you. There's no way they will say they've not seen you.
I don't wonder what this man are vintage. Full chat on Instagram. What you know they follow me? It's like I know they. I think I be here. Nene profile. See no nya basiriko. And no man nothing go home consign the man.
Ngeni araro.
Ebeka no na no. These people are billionaires. Man on there Abraham no road na.
They go press phone.
They press phone game mo. Enjoy yi na eme. E bata Lagos go ha na na say okay. Gebi Island so. E be worth 200,000 ti gi n'aka.
For coming
for ego oji.
Onwe ko email ya.
Onwe bi ihe ime. For ya he na eme. Echi mmadụ asem kwụsị ya. Ngati basket na akuzi moral. I'm not here to teach moral.
No.
In fact, if you want to go to hellfire, they follow me. If you want to go heaven, avoid my page, avoid my.
If you want to learn moral instruction,
and when there's a young ministry, and well, Ebube Monso, and well, Mbaka,
and
well, on the short is a now, you got join. Follow them to learn moral. If that's more, no show chicken na kuzi, in change you go see the youth, alabala the youth. Abana act immoral, then go abido act moral.
Some will even tell you that your children will grow up to see this foolish thing that you are doing. So what do you have to tell them? The children will grow up. If they grow up as it, they should do their own.
Let me tell you the truth. Online, people see you online the way you are. No, not in a real life.
Yes. They don't know that.
Not know you know online. Be hen choko no fu kono yafu.
Exactly.
Hen choko no fu.
Exactly.
Kono yafu.
Exactly.
Half wonder about half I see me only but keep na akwa ga. Half Ezegetive send Europe copy ga. They expecting you to kine year state na gayare.
Na kuyale.
How more on here about acting, here craft. That behind the scene, Igbo a very serious human being. Now mind your business. Now calculate he the man. Somebody
we get forget no like kwese sege bia go di buchalia.
All ga ben na anwo mmanya hang out. Mo no ebe no kpom si me onye obodo mbia ebe o iso. To no na ya anya. E yoro mi onu mokwa nkete. Bro. Disrespect. You understand?
Yes.
My name was Monaga Mabuho for anything. Not be no Melomaka.
Mo bia boy so.
Oh no, budo. Come on, bia boy so. I got chicken again, bia. I'm not go chicken and maybe.
Yes.
I can. So they're expecting you, bia. Kena where you na, kena. You understand? You didn't acting. So if I say my children will grow up, I'm not sure I'm gonna have no. Then you're not solo my skit. You do
more of the Onitsha content creation. Does it mean that you can't do any other thing again?
Okay, in content, you will do if I again.
So Onitsha so would you call yourself an all-round content creator?
Okay, I'm not a Nollywood actor. I could be a content creator.
Okay.
So content creator only area he specify. Even a news when they bo sports news. Either killing news, any kind of news. I say now the sports news. Let's welcome department here. When I have a colleague here name number one, colleague current affairs. You call the sports news, colleague current affairs. Zimba. You gonna CNN. When I get a video cover eba na anog. Eba area code. Nka be hearing name na sports, football, nka cricket. You understand?
Okay.
Now Onitsha is in me. Eba momo.
Okay, I understand you. You tell your story, but you play on the character.
Thank you.
Okay, you are a very honest person, and I know you for that. Would you say that, now that you are still as relevant as you were before? That you're still having the kind of views that you're having before? Do you think that your views have dropped, engagement have dropped? Do you think so, or are you still the person you were?
The truth of the matter be say, as far as social media is concerned, is fluctuating.
Okay.
On why about Facebook appear onyeobodo it's video so gonna why I believe you strike.
Okay.
It's video yana aga.
Okay.
So in terms of views,
okay.
But in terms of relevance, I'm more relevant now than I was last 2 years or when I started.
Okay.
As a content creator, if person never put your picture to criticize what you say,
yes,
or what you do, you never enter. You never enter. Oh, when I get my friend, we travel hammer bata. I say, "Man, like you sell again and there bakileke." Open am bazi picture. Instead of okay be bibo.
We'll get to that. We'll still have that session.
You understand? So in terms of relevance, very, very.
Who do you think is bigger? You, Ezege, onyeobodo, you, Ezege, Ogbuefi, one-on-one. Who is bigger?
In terms of
content. Now.
In terms of content.
Yes.
Let me understand this angle now. Or in terms of what we are dropping, or in terms of how far we have gone, or what you have achieved.
Is there any option of general?
Yes.
Achieve. Yes. So who is bigger?
In terms of achievements.
Yes. What you've achieved with content creation.
I think everybody is doing well.
In their own rights.
In their own rights. You know one thing about me? I don't really compare. Even when they compare their success with your success.
Okay.
100,000 followers.
Yes.
Every morning, I been madu ni irigo. Nkege madu mba haja. Nkege. Nke 100.
You don't care about them.
When no 500.
Yes.
Mana nkege ko ojugoro emesh. O megide o di ko olugo gi. For his mind, he don't succeed. You understand? So I don't compare my own bo. As far as we are doing well,
Everybody's okay.
Everybody's okay.
You're playing safe now.
No, but not safe. It's not safe. I'm not gonna mess with now.
Let's remove it from the equation. Ezege, Ogbuefi, one-on-one, who is bigger?
It make the man take a time. Wait. Oh, I can do again. Can matter the aspect. Can you get example now?
Okay.
Oburu, who don't go deeper, who don't know more.
Okay.
Like listen to the show headliner.
Okay.
Cool. You can call one-on-one.
Above Ezege and Ogbuefi. Okay.
Yes. Equate from the aspect of then when I drop content in our control crowd now.
Yes.
Even every morning you put Ezege.
Okay.
Above.
Okay.
Equal from the aspect of only to go more to be recognized to conquer inside the industry.
Okay.
You know Ogbuefi. That show me go do neko.
Okay.
So all I can say again, each grade just be specific.
Okay.
It's general. Everybody is doing well.
Okay. You just mentioned the Ogbuefi now. Please don't take anything we're doing here personal. We're trying to talk about Igbo entertainment. Onyeobodo, if they ask you, just the way they say Ronaldo or Messi, if they say Ronaldo or Messi, you know what to say. Abi, right? First of all, Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi.
Okay.
Because I found Messi more.
Okay. Zanzino or Ogbuefi?
I will go for Zanzino.
Zanzino, why?
Zanzino for me is more real, more mature.
Okay.
More mature. And Zanzino was somebody you can relate with easily than Ogbuefi. Ogbuefi where there's some particles of pride and bossy in him, which maybe might be good though. But for me, my personal relationship, I would prefer Zanzino.
Where do you place Zanzino in Anambra State Entertainment? Who do you think he is?
No, Zanzino flow for one of the frontliners. So,
okay.
As far as I'm concerned, nobody will hold massive show, A-list show, past Zanzino.
So would you say he's the biggest event MC in Anambra State?
Event MC,
like his own event.
His own event.
Yes.
To host his own event.
Yeah, is he the best comedian or MC to do one of the biggest shows in Anambra State?
Yes.
Is he number one?
Number one.
So that's where you will place him.
Yes. No, yeah, but that's true now.
Okay.
Starting from onset.
Okay.
His show now they highly packaged, over packaged.
He's bigger than I Go Talk in that right.
In that right, yes.
Okay.
In Anambra, yes.
We are talking about Anambra State, and then Zanzino and then I Go Talk has done so well for themselves.
Yes. And even for the states also.
Even for the state, I Go Talk has done a show in Lagos,
yeah.
And then he shuts down.
Total
of course.
down.
And then Zanzino is doing his own now in Lagos,
yes.
November 16.
Yeah.
So, would you say that Zanzino followed Agutok's footstep? Would you say that Agutok inspired Zanzino?
It's not inspiration. It's all about exploitation.
Okay.
Remember that even before Agutok did show in Eco Hotel, Nature has did his own show in Abuja.
Yes, our own Prince Nature.
So you cannot say it's Nature that inspired.
But Agutok did not go to Abuja. Agutok went to Lagos, and then Zanzino.
No, you can.
Zanzino could have gone to Port Harcourt.
No, now.
But Zanzino is going to
Lagos.
Let
me even tell you the truth. Before the Naira crash and Ask KK Campus Amebo and Major House Work, we were planning to host our show in mainland.
Oh.
Yes, that's the truth. Before the Naira Kene election.
So possibly Zanza might have already wanted to do the show.
So you first took your show to Lagos. For me, it's not something we will debate on. Anybody can do his show in Lagos, provided you have the capacity and all that. Zanza has the capacity.
Yes, I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
To do his.
Ogbuefi and
who don't call A-list artists for this Anambra past Zanzino? We never call. Best way call Brother Shaggy, call Two-Face, call Fino. Who he never call?
He's he. You're saying he's the biggest.
He's the biggest now, for sure, based on what he has done.
Would you say that both of them is our biggest exports when it comes to comedy and then MC? That they are our two biggest exports.
Yes. Do you know why two of them are the biggest exports? At least they have conquered the East. They are now trying
to enter the West.
It's not easy.
It's not. I agree.
It's not easy.
Okay.
Yeah. Normal show we they do here, if you have to be mentally stable first.
Yes.
Before thinking to conquer Lagos, to bring it in Lagos.
Would you say that both of them are our own Ronaldo and Messi when it comes to this game of events?
I can give it to them.
Okay.
Until somebody
springs up. Do you think anybody would even try to do that? Just like Mbappe is doing in football, Bellingham. Would you say that some people are trying to?
I will not say.
Of course, Nature is doing well.
Nature is doing well. Onye jinanya, amaro ihe dia nobi. But I say somebody can wake up tomorrow and say I'm doing O2 Arena. It's 100% possible. So ihe ọbụla anyị na-ekwu is based on ihe megoro eme na ihe ha na-eme eme. Maka echi amaghị nwoke mụ na ebe akịta echi sị gị no London.
Iwatago? I know say nobody has gone to that side.
all these plans are in place. I didn't need me able to or 1 or 2 contacts. On Abuze Chikita, Mpunikita na London. Iye gradism over ndị mego na Lagos.
Okay.
Isizie na mo apostle aside Nigeria je but now a win for one is a win for all.
If
in Southeast, how many Southeast based comedians will give events for Lagos?
Few or even one.
Who?
Southeast comedian. I go talk now.
But apart from my I go talk and
okay. I can't even remember any.
I can't
remember any.
So it's a very big plus to Anambra.
Since they are our biggest export in Anambra, would you say that they are also the biggest export in Southeast?
No.
Who are the biggest exports from Southeast?
You always score 1-on-1.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You always score 1-on-1 ahead of exports in Southeast. We always score 1-on-1 ahead of Ogbuefi and Zanzino.
Okay.
You always call Zeus.
Oh.
Yes, no.
Okay.
You always call Zeus. And even Okulora.
Ndị Igbo.
Okulora Ndị Igbo. You always call them ahead of Zanzino and but in terms of organizing shows and exploit in terms of show business in Anambra, they are the first two.
We are talking about Zanzino and Ogbuefi because they've been doing so well for themselves, and then individually they've done their shows. But for one day, we've never seen any of their picture in another person's show.
For me,
people say that they are beefing themselves? Is that true for you? Personal experience. I know you're a very honest person. Why are you joking?
They are beefing.
They are beefing themselves.
There's this secret war, but when you ask
between Zanza and Ogbuefi, what are they fighting for?
I will tell you.
Okay.
But when you tell them, they will try to deny. They say, dude, what are these? But that was the day I was sitting with 2 of them. I told them, say, see your faults, 2 of you. You have failed to appreciate God where you are good. Instead of appreciating God from the aspect where you are good, you are fighting the other person. Why are you good this side?
Yes. Okay.
I will give you an example now.
Okay.
When it comes to stand-up comedy, Ogbuefi is better than Zanzido.
Okay. Hands down. Okay.
When it comes to stand-up comedy, crack joke, make people laugh. When it comes to organizing shows, organizing events, comedy shows, Zanzido beats Ogbuefi hands down.
Hands down. 10-0.
Yes. When it comes to hospitality, attend to your guests, your audience, Zanzido beats Ogbuefi.
Hands down. Okay.
When it comes to who they know pass, who enter online, who they go more shows and more events, Ogbuefi is better than Zanzino. So that's aspect you are good at. Now, see how God.
When it comes to Imam Madukwan, connection and knowing big men,
Zanzino is far better.
Okay.
Now, see how God shared it between 2 of them.
Yes.
He made Ogbuefi to enter online. Ogbuefi know men who know Ogbuefi. Within Onitsha, all of us they store Onitsha. Within this Anambra, aside Anambra. But even at that, your popularity and when it comes to Onitsha, Zanza is still holding Onitsha like this.
Kochiri, you mean Zanza is like nobody is taking away from Zanza? He's the king.
As far as Onitsha is concerned.
Yes.
But away from Onitsha.
Okay.
Ogbuefi, no people. Away from Onitsha because of online.
Okay.
Because of the internet. You understand?
Okay.
Now, when you fail to recognize that, see where God keep this person.
This person's strength.
You know, saying that this thing kill Koreano and no kill Koreano. This thing
brought them down.
Brought their career down, not them.
Koreano and who?
Parrot Mouth.
Okay, you mean that Koreano and then Parrot Mouth?
Hana Azone can.
So that people will know who we're talking about. There were comedians in
Oka. In Oka.
Okay.
Unizik to be precise.
Yes.
By extension.
So now their careers are nowhere to be found.
Even most people will not know, most of your audience, when you say Korean and Parrot Mouth,
they wouldn't know who you're talking about.
They will not know who you're talking about.
What are you saying that brought them down? Okay.
I'm bigger than this person is bigger than me. I'm bigger than this person is bigger than me. Now we use ourselves to ask Messi or Ronaldo who is bigger.
Yes.
Now we use our hand, they talk Davido and Wizkid.
Yes.
Now they see them as competition.
Yes.
Them they see themselves as business partners.
Yes. Are you saying that if Zanza and Ogbuefi doesn't take time, they will end up like Parrot Mat and
if to say two of them are in good
rapport.
Okay. If two of them they're this level, they would have been in this level. Truth be told. On a norms, people will be expecting me and the Ezegetive to be
okay.
doing the same thing.
Okay.
The same. But who get that time?
Two of you are doing well in your own right.
Okay, they eat food. I get family. Why they care about? If I get any update, I give you. You get any update?
You give me. Nobody died. Yes.
Okay, what do you have?
I agree with you. If Zanza and Ogbuefi can team up together, they can overtake the world.
Manabia na azo ka onye kana Anambra ka onye akọrọ na Anambra ka onye kana Anambra ihe ka ya megide ofu onye si from somewhere makapụta karafa ncha niile akọrọba akụkọ unu. Because that time Korean and Parrot Mat, which comedian they again now?
Nobody.
Who they give platform? Everybody just there. If you say them no from somewhere. I was the first comedian that did show in this Oka that called all the comedians together.
What's the name of show? Undiluted.
Comedy Undiluted, 2014. Even that Parrot Mat attended my show.
I was there.
That was when Oka starts having that unity. Even in Anambra State. Oka.
Okay. Why are they saying that about Oka people?
Because in my way, that unity had the bed.
Yes.
Zanzino made show Kita. Watch his show. Highest Utinya Ezege from Onitsha.
Then Oka.
Because in my way, on what way chokwi bend the down za boss. Ebe na Nnewi, Ogbuefi me na Nnewi, okporukwa ndị Ọka ahụ bịa. Mana ọ bụrụ na eche na-eme n'Ọka. Ifu onye iyekọta like 2, 3, 4 from Ọka before any
other outsider.
And before any other outsider. So ndị Ọka abịa na kọbọ ọnụ from day one. Grow be.
Shout out to Okri
Poto. I know na nkiye mba.
Yes.
Okri na Kofi.
His house was the melting point.
Just to host everybody. Okri no onye ọrụ. At the end of the day, if onye ọbụla na-eme ọfụma na-grow. And couldn't change the name of me grow. That city be ihe na-eme na-grow. Ebe na Onitsha kịta Zanza mee show. I don't think no one other comedian saw on emezi
that's wrong.
One another comedian.
Okay. And when they apart from Zanza.
Ebe na Nnewi.
Ezege has never done a show.
Ezege maybe a show. Ebe na Nnewi. I go talk made that event here. I don't think no one onye ọzọ.
Okay.
Apart from Jaye na-eme Nnewi to the world.
Okay.
Mana onwe ihe bụ Jaye na try to go na ya. Amamne na awata. Mana ebe Ọka I dey do show. Nature dey do show. Malam dey do show. Mirioma dey do show. Apostle dey do show. Fair God dey do show.
Okay.
All comedians.
Yes. So, what is your advice to our very own Zanzino and Ogbuefi Agotop?
I want advice in the file.
They are all.
I'm not trying for main road. I'm not trying main road. You know what? Boy, man, can me. I may disturb and them.
Okay. By the way, we're still at Igbo the big talk of the East. You want to go? Where we talk about Igbo entertainment and content, everything Igbo, and we have one of the big talkers in the industry, onyeobodo, and we are dissecting. I can go to stand-up comedy first. I do alepota. Remember that it's an Igbo show, so we are trying to speak English just to carry you along. So please pardon with us. We are not sorry for being Igbo.